What's going on, guys? My name is the Gun Nerd, and I'm back with another ComputerCraft tutorial. I know it's been a little while, well, actually a long while, but I would like to thank you guys for not raging about it, even if nobody watched. Other than that, I am a little bit sick, so you can probably tell by my raspy voice. I've been sick for like the last 4 to 5 days, and I don't know why it's still here. I also have obtained a new monitor, 1920 by 1080 resolution, so I am pretty excited to do new videos on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the new resolution. It's going to be on YouTube in 1080p res, but not 60 frames per second. Unfortunately, I cannot gain that type of video quality. Alright, so let's get back on topic. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys a few things about the 4IV in pairs loop, and you've probably seen it on other videos. Nobody does a lot of, or not many people do ComputerCraft tutorials, and I figured if I'm gonna do some ComputerCraft tutorials, they might as well not be basic, because people want the advanced stuff, right? So I'm going to teach you guys about the 4IV in pairs loop. Alright, let's get started. So, let's make the program. Let's just put my copyright in there. I always do this. I don't know why. It's a habit. But, so let's set some variables. Alright? I always do this. So, we're gonna set table 1. Alright? And table 1, it's gonna have a few things in it. You're gonna go hello, good, alright, sir, or you know, whatever. Or what you could actually do is put some passwords in there. Pass3. So this is gonna become a password script. Pass1, and we'll call it passes. We'll call it passes. Alright. So let's get into the actual functions. Alright, so we'll do function, loop, blah blah blah. Alright, so for IV in pairs, passes. Now as you can see, I put passes, which is referring back to a table of values. So the for IV, or the for in pairs loop actually brings back a table. I've probably done a tutorial on this before, but it just helps to reassure you guys know what you're doing if I'm going to be doing more tutorials. So as you can see, I will be set, or param1, which is I, is set to the number of the value in the table. So this string value is set as number 1 in this table. This value, or this string value, is set as number 2 in this table. This string value here is set as number 3 in this table. Alright, so V will actually be the string, or the value, what it is, you know, what it's defined as, what the number is defined as. So if you want to do print V and then we'll go what is it? We'll just call the loop. Oh, what did I do wrong? I did something. Oh, nope. Oh, man. You guys probably looked at, or were laughing at me. I'm such an idiot. So, as you can see, we have pass1, pass2, and pass3. Alright, so it really just gets all the values in that table, and it prints the value, or set at I. Right, so what we're going to do is actually print I and V. We're going to go loop. Right, so as you can see, you've got the number of the value, and the number of the value. Local passes equals pass1, pass2, pass3. So what you want to do is say number to get an understanding of what it actually is, you print the number, and then you go value. And then it prints the number of the value, and then the value which is defined by that number. Now you can put anything you want. It doesn't matter. Pass 4. You know, HFDSH. Actually, we'll just make that hey yo. You know. So, what we're actually going to do is we're going to make a sort of an admin script out of this kind of thing. And so let's delete loop and let's edit code. Let's put the table pass our code equals, what am I doing? Alright, so we're gonna put a few passwords. We're gonna put we'll just do the same thing. Pass 2 pass 3. Alright, now function get pass local. Now we're gonna use a string method. Alright, so pass or read pass equals string.sub read 1. So we're going to read from, or we're going to get from the first letter of read to unlimited, just whatever the player puts. For I v in pairs code do, right? So it sets the value into v and the number into I. We don't really necessarily need I, but I just like to put it in there for reassurance that, you know, I can actually put it in there. So if string.lower v is equal to string.lower read pass, then print correct and alright. I'm not using my brain today, alright? Correct. So as you can see, you can put multiple passwords in there, and if they're not equal to one of those passwords, they won't work. You can always put more passwords in when needed. So if you were to say pass 4, it would go correct, right? It loops as many times as there are numbers in that table or values in that table. So if there are 4 values in that table, the for IV in pairs loop will loop 4 times. It will go as long as you need it to. And if you don't want it to go for all that time, you can just, well, actually no, there's really no point, because this also gets the parameter v of the value in that table. So I guess for I 20 or for I and then a number wouldn't work. But yeah, that's pretty much the for IV in pairs loop. So if if you don't necessarily know much about Lua, I know it's hard to create stuff using things that you've just learned, unless you already know how to create those things. So say you wanted to try to make an actual password script out of it that did a bunch of things, you know, actually had a bunch of functionality. I know it'd be pretty hard for you guys. So what I'm going to do is in my next ComputerCraft tutorial, I'm going to make a a functional password script that on startup you type in whatever password, and if it's correct it will do something, and they will do different things depending on the password, like open up an admin panel or an owner panel or something like that. Right, so if you guys enjoyed the tutorial for today, I know my voice was a little bit raspy and annoying, and yeah, I really can't do anything about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial today. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial.